Music is one of the toughest fields for anyone to break into, but one local group is hoping to hit the right note. Tonight we begin a two-part after-hours report at the uphill musical challenge facing these young people. Dave Barker reports they have to juggle a lot more than just their instruments.
Let's do the beginning and make sure he doesn't get off rhythm.
Okay. All right.
People just don't understand what your love has done to me.
The music's all original. You know, everything we do is all original. It's kind of a melting pot of different sounds. We've got, we're influenced from the Jam to the Monkees, the new Southern music that's out now, like R.E.M., Dream So Real. You know, we draw some influence from them. The Beatles. You know, it's kind of a mixture of everything because we all have such diverse influences. Everybody's got something different.
3 hours before the show, the four members of the Hardsoul Poets are at the 4808 Club. Something wrong with the drums here, but that's the point behind a sound check, to catch the problems early.
Sounds terrible.
The band together 2.5 years. Brannon, John, and Reid are students at Wingate College. Chris, an elementary art school teacher, playing guitar tonight despite swollen forearms from tendinitis.
Is that kind of, the show must go on kind of thing, or what?
Yeah. And they said break a leg, I broke an arm. As the job goes, being a profession, and that's, we're very serious about it. We want this to be our career. And that's the steps we're taking to make this our career, are important to us.
This is really the biggest expense a band has had to incur yet. This is a cassette they recorded recently in Charlotte. You see, they don't have a major label yet, so they had to pay for everything themselves. We're talking about $2,500 loan just for this cassette. But you could also look at this as kind of a ticket for the future.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
A cassette means an in at a record company.
Do you have a timetable set for when you want things to happen?
I think the way things are going, next year would be really good. If not, then the next year. We'll see what happens.
Gotta have a little patience at it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because just our foot's in the door, and that takes a lot of time and effort.
The Hardsoul Poets are going to need a very heavy foot indeed to force the door of success open.
Let's go. Let's play.
See.
But a break may be in their future. That story tomorrow night. With After Hours, I'm Dave Barker.
And as things are warming up there, next tonight, is full of amateur musicians. It's a tough business, and a local band is hoping that Shaw might be wrong. In tonight's After Hours report, Dave Barker concludes his two-part look at four men who are giving their all for an uncertain payday.
They're great. I like their music. I like what I see, and I think they're really good.
I can relate to all the lyrics they have, and I like the beat.
The Hardsoul Poets, with a screaming audience of local regulars.
A lot of times we may go to a show in Virginia or Atlanta or somewhere, maybe the first time we played there, and taking 10 or 15 people with us that can scream and yell and act like idiots when we're playing.
Grateful Dead has deadheads. We have hard heads.
But whether they can reach national ears, still up in the air. But after 2.5 years of playing, they've finally gotten some attention. A call from CBS Records after hearing their latest cassette.
The record company liked it. They wanted a package, a picture, and we sent that down, and they liked that. I think that we've got a sound that is marketable for a record company. We're not trying to sell out. We're not trying to write songs that we think will, be the songs that will, sell millions. It's just we've got a sound in between the mainstream rock and roll and in between the, heavy alternative rock and roll, where a large audience can pick up on it and a lot of people can like it. So a record company should, be able to see that they can make money off a band like us.
In the past few months, it's grown to be more of a business because, we've got to worry about money and paying bills. But it's always fun.
So with a foot in the record company door, the next step, a video to show CBS the performance behind the music. And luck. Lots of it. With After Hours, I'm Dave Barker.
There's a bright note also coming from the weather patio, maybe not quite so noisy. Steve Raleigh's up with the forecast.